So much at stake for England trying to become the first team in this tournament to chase successfully in Sydney if they are to make it to the semi-finals. Sri Lanka, on the other hand, are trying to put on a party for the hosts, and they've made a great start of it. From ball 2, big 6 into the stands, and since then Pathum Nissanka has kept going, 46 of 29. And Kusal Mendes started brightly, but now Nissanka has been joined by Charit Asalanka, who's not had the best tournament in the world, but he could correct it right here and, of course, take the host nation and defending champions into the last 4. Here on Cricbuzz Combox, I'm joined by Zaheer Khan, 80 for 2, will be causing a few frowns on English faces.
Yes, and the wicket has looked like it's assisting spin. So I think these are the two things going in Sri Lanka's favour as we speak, and the innings is progressing. At this 10-over mark, I think Sri Lanka is very nicely placed. They just have to make sure that they get to that 165, 170 or even in excess of 170, which is possible right now with this platform, 8 wickets in hand. If they're able to do that, I think it's going to be trouble for England to chase down this total, whatever total they set.
One thing we've seen, the pattern we've seen in this tournament, not only have sides who batted first in Sydney won the game, they've all won by significant margins. No chasing team has even got close pretty much.
Well, I mean, it is still early to say. You know, you've seen the depth in England batting lineup. You know, they will be able to just live to the expectations from the English fans. But right now, if you look at the Sri Lanka, the way they are placed, they'll be very happy. They'll be very happy that they've scored 80 runs in the first 10 overs. They started the innings very well. The intent was there. Nissanka batted beautifully. Kusal Mendes started that charge, hit those sixes. You know, so overall, right now you'll see that Sri Lanka is comfortably placed, but they still have to make sure that the back 10 of the batting innings is also going in their favour.
But it's England who need to make the running. So before we even talk about the run chase, they need to control these last 10 overs. Who are the keys, in your opinion, to trying to keep Sri Lanka down? Because obviously, we know Sam Curran has been doing the job. He's picked up the 1 wicket. Woakes has got the 1 wicket. They've got plenty of bowling options. 7 used so far already. How would you play the back 10?
Well, to start with, I think the spinners have to come to party, because you've seen there is enough assistance from the pitch for the spinners. So Adil Rashid, I think, is going to hold the key. You need to provide that breakthrough right now to the team, because this next 4-5 overs is, if they strengthen this platform from here, then their troubles are only going to increase, and the fast bowlers then will come into play. But the platform will be very strong for Sri Lanka to take advantage of. So I think right now, looking at the way pitch is behaving, the spinners, all the 3 spinners, really have to contribute. Maybe get a couple of breakthroughs right now and put pressure on the lower middle order is something their best chance right now.
Well, I can tell you what, just got a message from Michael Vaughan, who's one of our English experts. He said, you guys know all about the Combox curse, so when you and Zaheer Khan sit down, can you chat for about 15 minutes so we can pick up a few wickets? Well, we won't chat for 15 minutes, Zach, but we have picked up a wicket. Charit Asalanka has been done in by Ben Stokes, and that was the man he went to straight after the Moeen Ali over, and I think that is going to be critical for England's chances, because they needed the wicket early. Asalanka hasn't had a great tournament, but this could have been the game for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you have a platform like this, you want a partnership to build. You want the pressure is off Nissanka. Nissanka is already in, he's close to 50, so you want him to bat as long as possible. But if you rally around him, and if you have the power hitters coming, or the aggressors around Nissanka, then you will get that 10-15 runs more than what you are expecting. But if that doesn't happen, then it's just going to put more pressure on Nissanka, and that might result in another wicket. So from England's point of view, that's their hope right now.
Also, their final hope will be the fact that the guys who you just mentioned, who are coming to join Nissanka, have not had a great tournament in terms of what their potential is. One is, of course, the captain, Dasun Shanaka, before that, Bhanuka Rajapaksa, and even the all-round abilities of Wanindu Hasaranga. So if their trend continues and England can capitalize on that, and if what Zaheer Khan mentioned, it's a lone ranger in Pathum Nissanka, then feels the pressure to go hard, that's their chance to maybe keep them to about 150?
Yeah, I think England will be very happy from this stage if they are able to restrict Sri Lanka to 150. But more often than not, we've seen, when you have platforms like this, it's only the team which is batting can make errors and make things difficult for them. Will Sri Lanka do that or not? That's something which we have to wait and see. But at this stage, the platform is set for the team to get to 170 or maybe in excess of 170?
Well, that's what England will not be hoping will happen. But for the moment, 1 wicket in this period. Can another come? That's all on Cricbuzz Comm Box.